So for tonight's dinner we have got a roast. So we've got roast chicken, roast potatoes, cauliflower cheese, there's some roasted broccoli and asparagus, and I've also done some carrots. These are the chantenay carrots, and I did those in a little bit of butter and some honey with some salt and black pepper on, and some gravy over the top. And this is what we have for dinner tonight. So we decided to try some of the bits we got in Lidl Japanese Week, and we started off with these vegetable ramen. This was all frozen, so it came out in like a block and you just popped it in a pan to heat it up. It's actually really full of flavour. I was really surprised, but we did add a few bits and pieces. We also had the miso soup, and this one literally was very soupy, and we wanted it more as a main meal, so we added some Japanese soba noodles to it. We also decided to add in some fresh red chilli, but the problem is with chilies is you never know whether they're going to be spicy or not. This one was very spicy, so a whole chilli probably was a bit ambitious. Gyoza are really good. These were tofu and vegetable, and I just started them off in the pan with a little bit of oil, got them nice and crispy on the bottom, and then I added some water and a lid to let them steam. This was actually our first time trying pickled ginger at home. I think we've had it when we've been out before, but I really like it, and I'm not usually a fan of the ginger flavour that much. Really good though. We've definitely added it to a few more dishes. It's got a really intense flavour. So our ramen was cooking nicely, our miso soup with the added soba noodles, and our gyoza. These were really good. In fact, I was really impressed for something that came as almost like a ready meal in a frozen bag as such. It had a really intense flavour. I thought we'd have to add loads and loads of different spices and seasonings, but we didn't. So just put some pickled ginger on top. You can see the gyoza nice and crispy on the bottom. Really recommend it, and it was really inexpensive as well. We had these crisps to try. These were the wasabi nori crisps, and as you can see they've got like little flecks of the seaweed in them. Really good. They're just a basic crisp, but they did have a nice little kick of wasabi. And then the funniest thing was this drink with the marble in the top. If you can watch now as Steve pushes it down, it releases like a ball into a carbonated drink. I've never tried this before, but it's basically just like a really sweet sparkling water. But Oscar was most impressed with the fact it has a glass marble. I think that was the fun for him. So for our next dinner I made Scotch eggs. I feel like I haven't made these for ages. I always do them in the air fryer, and I always coat them with stuffing. It makes a really nice crispy outer. I use pork mince as well. I think I've made them quite a few times on this channel, but pop them in the air fryer. They take about 16 minutes, something like that. And we just served it with some lettuce, cucumber and red onion with a little bit of Caesar dressing and some black pepper. This is really good, really high protein and really easy to make. So I'm just about to start tonight's dinner. Well, I've already started it because I've marinated this chicken. Just got some chicken breast, some tandoori seasoning, not the usual one I use. 2 packets of this one in Lidl the other day. I think it was 2 for $1.50. So it's this tandoori masala. I think I usually use like a tandoori curry powder, but this is like the really nice deep red. So I've just put some lime juice and I forked the chicken, like made holes with it in it with forks. Dogs are eating their dinner, that's why you can hardly hear anything. Put my rice in the rice cooker. I've done 2 massive mugs of rice, 2 mugs of water and a teaspoon of salt. That's just come up to temperature. That will take 3 minutes and then it will slowly release. So I can just leave that alone, I haven't got to worry about it. This I'm going to pop in the air fryer. My knee! And I'm going to serve it with some salad because we've got absolutely loads in the fridge that needs using up. So my rice is done, and I'm trying not to steam up too much. It's come out perfectly. Again, I just love it. It's just like, I just find the exact amounts of rice and water come out well every time. Oh, my chicken is also done. And I've done some salad, so I'm just going to pop it all together. Really simple tonight, but it smells good. The tandoori chicken is looking really good actually. So here we are served up. I've just popped the rice and the salad on together. This one's got some little tomatoes added. They're all various different stages. This one's got mayo with it as well. And then I've got a couple that don't have mayo, so everyone's pretty much got what they want. Yeah, really easy, and this is what we're having tonight. And I've got loads of rice left over for the boys' lunches for tomorrow. So for tonight's dinner we have got jacket potato and salmon. These are like the skinniest salmon fillets I've ever seen. They're like minute. Just done in the air fryer. The jackets we put in the microwave for 10 minutes and then in the air fryer with the salmon for 10 minutes on 200. Put some spring onions on the top of it. Spring onions and some cheddar cheese, black pepper and a little bit of salt. and this is what we are having for dinner tonight. So I'm all for saving time and making quick and easy dinners, and this evening we just got some wraps with some sriracha mayo, some lettuce and some Gouda cheese, and then I topped it with some of the crispy chicken fingers that I got in Iceland. Put some tater tots on the side. It's really quick and simple but tastes so good, and it saves so much time doing things like this now and again. And last but not least, I just wanted to pop in some of the pizzas we had in Franco Manca in London. This one was a salami and pepperoni, I believe. My mum and Steve's mum had a halloumi pizza, and I had a really different one for me. I wouldn't normally order something like this, but it was beef pastrami, capers, parmesan, and it had like a lemon pepper dressing. It was absolutely amazing. I've never had a pizza quite like it, and I'm definitely going to recreate this one at home.
It's what you're doing, making me feel